So it's time for my next live video, and first of all, I just want to say we got back from Disney today. I know the past couple of days, if you've seen my videos, I'm just a hot mess. I've been exhausted. We just tried to fit in as much as we possibly could the last few days, and then traveling and everything. I'm just kind of done. But I did make a commitment to make these videos every day this month, and I'm keeping that commitment to myself and to anybody who's watching these. And since it's election day, I thought it was only fitting just to touch a little bit on how I feel about politics, and just kind of share a couple of things that I've noticed and things that I've seen. I know we've all seen some really negative things lately. I used to, when I was younger, I was extremely passionate. I still am, but I was very vocal, and I was really one of those people who, if somebody didn't agree with me, I would just write them off as stupid, and I might call them stupid. But as I've gotten older and as I've gotten to know so many different types of people, I've just had so many different experiences where I've been exposed to people from all different backgrounds. They've all had different experiences. And really, that's why I don't talk politics, because I think I've just sort of learned that people all have their own opinions, and it's not just because they're stupid. It's not just because they're smart. It's people have their own values, and people have reasons why they feel the way that they do. And so who am I to judge somebody because they follow a particular candidate or have a certain belief system based on how they were raised or what their particular values are? It doesn't make anybody right or wrong. And I know a lot of us have seen just really nasty conversations and posts on Facebook, and I know lots of us are looking forward to that coming to an end after today. I don't know necessarily that it will. This is a very heated election, and either way, there's good and bad. And I hope that everyone can kind of just take a step back and just look at the people that they're talking to, and hope that you can look at where they're coming from, because there's a reason people feel the way that they feel. And yes, there are stupid people out there. There are people who make uninformed decisions, and people who, just sort of follow the pack, or, think that they're, they aren't even informed about what's going on, and just make decisions, based on what other people are saying, or just not getting their facts straight. But there are a lot of really informed people out there on both sides. And so, I have, like I said, very strong political beliefs, but I never talk about them. I feel, for me, it's just very personal. And I mean, some of my closest friends don't know, how I feel or who I'm voting for, because for me, I just don't see the point in debating with people. You're not going to change somebody's mind. If somebody feels very strongly and they have such strong convictions about something, what is the point of arguing about it? That's just something I'll never understand. I see it on social media. It's much more prevalent now that we have social media. You see it all the time, and it's just like, what is the point of arguing? All you're doing is getting upset. You're getting the other person upset. And I'm seeing friendships fall apart. I'm seeing family members who are fighting and saying really nasty things to each other. It's not worth it, guys. I don't understand that. So, like I said, after today, hopefully it's going to be over. It's going to simmer down a little bit at least. I know that not everybody is able to do that. Not everybody is able to take that step back, especially when you feel really, really strongly about something and you pour your heart into something. But just try to take a step back. Try to just, whoever you're talking to, or, whoever you're engaging with, try to think about where they're coming from, and always know that there is a reason for the way people feel. Everyone has a story. Everybody has a background. And just because it's not the same as your background doesn't mean that they're wrong. So I hope that this is making sense, because I know I'm kind of rambling again. I'm just exhausted. But I just felt it was important to say that, because it's really, I've been very quiet during this election. Like I said, I don't talk politics, because for me, I don't see the point. I know that I have a lot of people I'm close to who really, are very vocal about it, and I totally support that. But for me, it's just not worth it, because, it can get very upsetting, and I just don't think it's worth it to lose friends. I have lots of really good friends who support the other side of who I support or what I support. And, I'm cool with it, because they're good people. They're really good people, and they're good to me, and they're good friends to me. So just because they might not have exactly the same values or the same belief system doesn't mean that I'm going to end a friendship or I'm going to get into some sort of debate with them. It's just not worth it to me. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens tonight. I think we're all kind of glued to the TV and just kind of waiting to see what happens. But no matter what happens, I hope that, for those of you who have had a negative experience or who have maybe had a falling out with somebody, maybe you can get over it. Maybe you can, come together and find that, we're all hoping for the best. We all want the best for ourselves and for our families and our children. And that's really where this is all coming from. This is where all this passion comes from. So that's it. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be a little bit more energetic and maybe look, I mean, I can see myself when I make these videos and I'm like, oh my God, I can't even believe that I am going live looking like this. But yeah, it's just, I needed to do this. I wanted to say this, and yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a good night. And if you haven't voted yet, go vote. Bye.